This song's called Morning Chores.
Austin, Texas, my home. I moved here a year ago because it's a damn cool town. There are many things that make this city awesome, and one of the top points on everyone's list is that it's the live music capital of the world. My company Beardbrand's putting on a music event during South by Southwest called Celebration by Beardbrand. I'm going to explore what it means to be part of the music scene, put on shows, and finally what it means to be a musician in this thriving town. I'm Eric Banholtz, the founder of Urban Beardsman. Through my journeys, I've met some incredible individuals who live the bearded lifestyle, and I'm here to share those experiences with you. This is Beard On. My journey starts off in Austin's east side. Once the industrial part of town, it's quickly becoming one of the hot spots of the city. It's an urban beardsman's paradise. Here you're going to find coffee shops, independent boot manufacturers, and above all, dive bars. Building a successful act doesn't appear out of nowhere. A friend of mine once shared that an ounce of sweat in the war room will prevent a gallon of bloodshed on the battlefield. That man is Bryan Nelson.
There's the South by Southwest official, and then there's everything else that's all around it, everywhere else. I know more people now that come here without doing anything official than come here to do something official.
Yeah.
South by Southwest has grown a lot.
Yeah.
So a lot of change is happening like that, and the city is still like trying to catch up infrastructure-wise. This far east was like, people were like, oh, that's so far east. I can't believe you're doing a show way over there. And now it's like in the middle of everything.
Yeah. Bryan Nelson has been supporting Austin's music scene by putting on awesome shows for about the past 20 years. And Bill Collings has been building guitars for musicians here in Austin for the past 30 years. I'm lucky enough to have a good friend of mine, Brian Blanton, work with Bill Collings, and he's going to give me a behind-the-scenes look at how these beautiful guitars are made. We're talking about Austin. We're checking out Austin. We're here for South by. It's tons of vibes, tons of energy. You're playing South by.
Yeah,
You've got
like 5 days a week, 5 days this week.
What's like the core heart of the Austin music scene?
I mean, it's the musicians. It's the guys that are like me. That are working, Monday through Friday jobs, or they work nights at bars, and they have to play in between working a real job. That's what the music is. It's not all these big bands, these world travelers that come through. It's just the people that live and breathe here in the city and keep it going.
Yeah. What makes Collings different than all the big names?
Definitely attention to detail. It's custom from conception through completion. And everything's done by hand. It's not like a big mass Gibson kind of factory.
Right.
I mean, it's just everything is touched by hand.
In a world of mass-produced, commoditized products, Collings has stayed true to making handcrafted American-made stuff. While Austin is the live music capital of the world, it doesn't have a music industry per se. Collings has helped support the community by bringing in individuals who are involved in music, of which Brian Blanton makes up one of those.
You'll come across a guy named Patrick, who you know as well.
We know Patrick.
He's got a big braid in his beard today. He has to braid it up so it doesn't get sucked up into a machine and get cut off.
That would suck.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
No, turns out.
What am I going to expect from South by Southwest as a fan or as a, out of town?
Just walk into almost anywhere and maybe discover your favorite new band, or a band that just blows you away that you had no idea who they were or where they came from or anything like that. I mean, I started playing for fun when I was like 15 years old. So
yeah.
And then when I turned 18, I've been in bands ever since I was about 18 years old. So
yeah. Now, are you performing just in one band here, or are you in multiple bands?
Yeah, I'm one of the few Austin residents who's in only one band.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Rusty Razors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's clear in talking with these guys that Austin's changed a lot over the past 20, 30 years. But one thing that hasn't changed is its core soul, its DNA, who it is. And I don't exactly know why it hasn't changed. I mean, there are certain things that have changed. The buildings are taller. There's a lot more people. But this drive for being unique, for being weird, it's still in the city. It's still in the DNA. And I think that's what makes it the live music capital of the world. It's not the industry that's driving Austin. It's an organic, grassroots, ground up type of movement. It's an awesome town, and it's a town that I'm really lucky to call my home. I encourage you guys all to check it out. And most importantly, beard on, Austin.